Well, hey everyone, it's Erin Postal here, and today I'm here with two amazing friends, Wendy Dodds and Angela Martini, and we are launching our most intense, our most challenging challenge ever that we've done over the last 8 years, and we're bringing it to you today. So we're going to go through what's involved with our challenge, and this may not be for you. It might be for you. I want you to listen to this YouTube video here and then make a decision at the end of it. All right, so let me just start off with this. Guys, my name is Erin Postal, and many of you look at me and might say, hey, that girl's pretty successful. She's done this, she's done that. Well, guess what? I was not born this way, right? I was born, and who I used to be was someone who gave up. My mom would say otherwise, but I was a quitter. I would think about being fit. I never got fit. I would think about saving money. I never did that. And I would think and I would never act, right? Or follow through. And a couple of years ago, I made a decision that I was going to become a high performer in life. And I put myself in really uncomfortable positions and I had to show up. And it wasn't easy, but I committed and I changed my life physically and financially. And today what we're bringing for you is the opportunity to do the same thing. And so what we're offering is 45 strong. It's 45 days of mental toughness, showing up and developing confidence, determination, grit. When was the last time in your life that you showed up and played at 100% for more than a day? What if you could show up as a high performer, a gritty version of yourself for 45 days? What would the result be? You would change your life. You would change your identity. And so we're going to talk to you a little bit about that. Before we get into it, I want to introduce to you two legends, Wendy Dodds, former HR professional, who's a group fitness instructor, coach, and just truly an inspiration to hundreds and hundreds of women. And also Angela Martini, out in Calgary, competed at fitness at 47 years old. She's been in the fitness and wellness and coaching space for many years, and she's also a leader in our world and in our space. So I want to just introduce you guys to Wendy and Angela. Let's talk about mental toughness, showing up as a high performer. Wendy, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're attracted to this challenge.
Yeah. So gang, like Erin said, I'm from Ottawa. I'm a mom of 2 teen girls. And 5 years ago, I truly found myself at rock bottom. And you all know personally, when you get to that point of rock bottom, you absolutely know when you get there. And I was absolutely there. I was overweight, exhausted, and completely lost, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, which ties in so well with this challenge because it is an emotional and mental challenge. I often get asked how I transformed not just my body, but also my mental mindset. And it all came down to me making a decision for me. Not for anybody else, but for me. So 100% of this was a mental shift, completely transformed my life, moved my career into health and fitness. And aside from that, I mean, I lost friends, I was talked about, all of the things, but I completely changed who I am. This challenge fits in really well with what my next goals are in terms of, like Erin said, just taking my life to the next level. So super happy to have you all here.
Thank you, Wendy. Angela, tell us about you.
All right. Well, there's a reason why all three of us are together and share a similar story. So I'm in my 50s, and in my late 40s, I went through an interesting challenge myself. I found myself, even as a fitness professional for decades, gaining, or I actually had 30 extra pounds on me and feeling really lost in a career at the time too. I had as a business owner in a completely different space. And I made a decision as well to start taking care of myself, shifting more towards, becoming a high performer, like Erin said, and really living by the 3 mantras that our challenge is all about. Deciding that it was time to make a change, committing to whatever work that needed to be done to get to that level, and then completing it. And then, this is what this is all about here, you guys. And this is why I'm so excited about this challenge. I made that physical change. Like Erin, I made a complete career change, as well as with Wendy, and a financial change. And all these things are possible. And with the challenge that we're offering you today, you guys, once you see the 7 non-negotiable components, you will also know why this is for you.
I love it. Well, thank you, ladies. So this challenge is for people who are ready for a change. right? This is for people who want to show up at a higher level. They want accountability and they want to see results. So here's how it's going to work. It's 45 days of committing to 7 simple actions, 7 daily action steps. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with us. If you're starting with the group, we start on January 6th and we go for 45 days. If you skip one of these days, you start at the beginning. Angela will talk a little bit more about it, but let's look at the 7 hot items that we're going to do consistently every day without excuses for 45 days. The first thing we're going to be doing is you're going to follow a healthy eating plan. You decide what that's going to be. You might want to go plant-based for 45 days. You might want to go ketogenic for 45 days. You might want to follow our Isagenix life-changing program for 45 days. You want to do intermittent fasting. You decide what season you are in your life. You might give up sugar and flour. We'll talk more about it in the group, but for 45 days, you're going to commit and you're going to follow through. That means no cheating. That means no, if you've decided to go off sugar, you're off sugar for 45 days. So the first thing you're going to do is you decide, and we have coaches here to help you if you need that support. Number 2, Wendy.
Number 2 is your workout. So you're going to move your body every single day for 45 days, 1 time a day at least, for a minimum of 45 minutes. Now here's the thing. It doesn't matter what it is, whether you're walking, you're jogging, you're running, you're, doing something that's moving your body. The caveat is it has to be something that's going to push you out of your comfort zone. So say, for example, if you're used to walking all the time, you need to pick something else that is going to make you uncomfortable. If you go to the gym and you usually do the same class over and over, this would be the opportunity for you to try a different class. Something that is going to push you out of your comfort zone, because that's what this is all about, is change. It's not about being comfortable and just rolling through this for 45 days. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So you need to push yourself and put yourself in that situation where you're uncomfortable. And by doing that, you're going to be doing 1 45-minute workout every single day. Like Aaron briefly said, and Angela will touch on this at the end. If you miss one day, you're going to start over, but Angela will get into that. So that's your workout component.
Love it.
Next one is reading. Angela?
All right, so reading. So input equals output, right? So, and such an important component about this next 45 days is what's happening up here. It's the most important component. And all the different bits and pieces you're going to hear about, it's all about changing the mindset and reading and feeding your mind daily with 10 pages of nonfiction. And, here we're going to really say preferably something that's going to move you forward. Some self-development, depending on, maybe it might be in a career move that you want to make or something that you really want to become an expert at. So 10 pages a day. Imagine this, by just reading 10 pages a day, for 5 years, you will have read 70 books. It will make you one of the most well-read people in the world. 10 pages a day, every single day is a non-negotiable part of this challenge. Which takes us to number 4, Aaron, and water.
Yeah, water. Seriously, 1 gallon a day. 1 gallon is about 3.5, 4 plus of these 750 mils. You're going to have to measure it out. One of the biggest things that I did when I transformed my body was increase my water. Guys, and you're going to have to be disciplined. You're going to have to get a couple of these in first thing in the morning before noon. You cannot cram your water drinking, right? So guys, this will change your skin. It will change your metabolism. It will change everything. You want a makeover on your face? Drink 1 gallon of water a day. Guys, this might seem easy, but I promise you it's not. You have to be focused, you have to plan, and you have to drink 1 gallon of water. So there you go. Next one is Wendy. No, sorry, Angela. Who's next? It's Wendy.
Yeah, it's all good. So checking in, and this all falls down to accountability. Guys, honestly, some of the simplest things are the hardest things for a lot of people, okay? This is one simple step that you're going to do every single day. In the Facebook group for 45 Strong, which is going to be our coaching group, you are going to check in every single day. So there's going to be a daily check-in, and it is your responsibility to check in, and you can say, you know, yes, I did it. No, I didn't do it. You can put whatever you want, but the whole point in this is the accountability. And some of you might be thinking, oh, well, that's easy. That's such an easy step. But again, easy to do, easier not to do, right? So you're going to want to make sure before your head hits that pillow every night, this is going to be one of those things where you're going to have to check in to make sure that you're getting that accountability in. Not for us, has nothing to do with for us, but it's for you. It's for you to say, yes, I did it, and yes, I checked in. And it's also for you to be able to build relationships with other people who are lined up with you that have the same types of goals. It's all about accountability and community. So you're going to check in every single day on that Facebook poll in that group. Next one. Oh, this is a great one. Alcohol. Angela.
This is a good one, right? Especially this time of the year. But most people make New Year's resolutions, right? And often it is less drinking or, you know, better eating, all the things we talk about today. And alcohol is one of those things. And the 7 points that we're talking about, the 7 pillars of this challenge, are completely non-negotiable. They're non-negotiable for a reason. And if you just touch on some of the health benefits of not drinking, first and foremost, a lot of empty calories are consumed during drinking. A beer is about 150 calories, a glass of wine, 120. So you add a couple of those up, you add those up every day, over a week, over 2 weeks, a month, a lot of empty calories. It really ramps up. Drinking alcohol actually ramps up your appetite. So you make worse choices, bad choices, and often more caloric choices. One of the other things it will do, it will absolutely, it might make you drowsy and go to sleep. You think you sleep better, but it actually has a very disruptive effect on your REM sleep. So again, if you want to get healthy, you want to change things, you want to change a physiology first, a mind and a physiology, that is sleeping is everything, right? One drink alone, it lowers your immune system for 24 hours. Think about that. One drink lowers your immune system for 24 hours. So here's what's going to happen. 0 alcohol for 45 days, ladies and gentlemen. Non-negotiable.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. And the final step is a progress picture. Guys, this is not a weight loss challenge necessarily. If you want to lose weight, you probably will. If you want to add muscle, you probably will. The progress picture is more about looking yourself in the eyeballs every day and saying, did I show up for myself? I want you to imagine that every day for 45 days, you take a picture of yourself. You can figure it out, get a selfie of your body, get a selfie, or take it in the mirror every single day. Imagine the pride you will feel at the end of 45 days to scroll through those pictures and go, holy smokes, 45 days of pictures. I did it. And I will tell you guys, pride is one of the best emotions. And when was the last time that you did something in your life where you said, oh my God, I did it. I did it. I showed up. I blew my own mind. I played at 100%. When you do that, by following these 7 steps, you change your identity. I changed my identity from being lazy, for looking at successful high performers and saying, that's good for them, but that's not who I am. I changed that personal story about myself by showing up. The day I decided to change my life, I literally almost threw up in my mouth. Like I remember the moment I decided, and I almost threw up because it was such a deep decision. And that's what we want for you guys. And we want you to document your journey. And some days those progress pictures are going to have happy faces, and sometimes you're going to be pissed off. But we want you to do it. So the next step. So Angela, just talk to us real quick. I forget my progress pic. It's day 30. What the heck? What do I do?
So in order to change something, we must change, right? We might, diamonds happen under pressure, right? A diamond is created under pressure. And many of you have been to challenges. I've been in challenges, and, I full on committed first couple days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever. And then we start kind of, giving up on ourselves, or we start, making excuses. This is an absolute no excuse challenge. Okay. This is I decide to commit, and I'm going to see this through until the end. which means this. Every single day, the 7 steps need to be completed every single day. Now, if you slip up on day 5, on day 2, on day 7, on day 40, and you've only slipped up on one of those 7 pillars, you go right back to day 1. You go right back to day 1. So I urge each and every one of you to start making that decision on day 1 that this is going to be for you. Not all of you are going to make it, okay? And it's going to be the people and the person that decides that this time they put themselves first and they want to see a different person emerge in 45 days. That's going to make it. So commit every single day, non-negotiable, all 7 items, not 6, not 5, not 4, not 6.5, all 7 items. Check mark day 1, check mark day 2. You miss one, you slip one. This is on the honor system here. You got to go back to day 1. And, you know, there's always prizes and challenges. And in the years past, we've had amazing prizes. The prize here is that you get to look at yourself in the mirror every single day. The prize here that in 45 days from now, you will be a different person. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and the pride you will feel, just like Erin said, is the biggest prize of all. To say
I love it. I'm fired up.
Woo, me too.
I love it.
So what are our next steps, Wendy? They've listened to this video, they're fired up, they're ready to go. What are the next steps?
Love it. Okay, so there's 3 steps that you're gonna want to do. Number 1, sounds easy, but it's not. You need to make a decision. You truly need to make a decision. A real decision, guys, is measured by the fact that you've taken a new action. If there's no action, then you haven't truly made the decision, okay? You need to ask yourself if you're interested or if you're truly committed, not just for a week, not just for 4 weeks, but for 45 days to completely transform your life as you move into 2020, okay? So you're gonna wanna make that decision. Number 2, once you've made that decision and you've committed to making that decision, you're going to enter your information into the Google Doc link. So right underneath this video, there's going to be a link where you're going to click on, and then you're going to enter your information in there. And then you're also going to add yourself into the private Facebook group. There's also going to be a link in there as well in the description just below this video. Okay, so you're going to do those things. The last thing that you're going to do is you're going to share this video and you're going to bring in accountability partners. People with an accountability partner are between 85 to 95% more likely to accomplish their goals. And I want you to think about this. If you hang out with chickens, you're going to cluck. If you hang out with eagles, you're going to fly. Okay. And we want you guys to fly and soar. So link arms with people who truly want to make, you know, a life-changing decision and who want to be able to commit, who want to be able to decide, who want to be able to commit, and who want to be able to complete this. So find your accountability partners. Okay, so those are your 3 things that you're going to do. Erin, I'll pass it back over to you.
Awesome, guys. Here's the thing. This may not seem like a lot, but this will be a catalyst for bigger and better change in 2020. 2020 is like 2020 vision, clarity. Start the year off, change your identity to a finisher, to a high performer, so that you can look at yourself in 45 days and say, I'm a finisher. I show up for myself. I'm a high performer. I'm gritty. I'm determined. I follow through on what I said. That was one of my number 1 goals when I became a finalist in this body transformation. I said, I want to be the type of woman that finishes what she starts. And our challenge for you is to finish what you start. So enter your information below. We will be there for you the entire time. We will cheer you on. But most of you who really commit won't even need our encouragement because you've already made that decision. We're here to support you. We have a great team in place. So enter your information below and let's rock out the next 45 days. And if you want to learn more, you have questions, reach out to Wendy, Angela, Erin, whoever referred you to this challenge, and they'll be able to support you. Thanks so much. Anything else, ladies?
No, that's great.
Let's do it.
Woohoo!
Decide, commit, and complete.
Let's rock it. Okay, ladies, over and out. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.